Hello, Michael Mazarang here again, and I'm here with a good friend of mine, Chris Merman. Chris is the owner of Piedmont Foundation Repair. Chris is probably the most experienced 20-year veteran of foundation repair that you'll find in the Charlotte market. And today we want to talk a little bit about pressure grouting, soil injection grouting. There are different names that people use for this service, but in Charlotte, many of the home construction is slab on grade construction, and it's a pretty common problem for the foundation to be poured and the concrete floor slab to deflect and settle over time if the dirt beneath the slab wasn't properly compacted at the time of construction. You combine that with the clay soils around here, and you get the shifting from the seasonal dryness, and from back and forth from wet to dry. It wreaks havoc on these foundations. We happened to learn pressure grouting from the old Jedi Master who taught us how to do pressure grouting back in the day, in the old CCP days. But Chris has, of course, stayed in the field that entire time and has mastered this craft. Chris is a 20-year veteran of pressure grouting, and there isn't a situation that I brought to him that doesn't scare him. And he's been able to level out some floor slabs that, quite frankly, I didn't think would be possible. Chris, tell me a little bit about your pressure grouting expertise and what kind of jobs that you're kind of looking for here, and share that with the public of what your ideal pressure grouting situation would be.
Generally, when you have a sinking or a deflecting floor, or even a floor where you have a void under it, let's say from a broken water pipe or something where you could actually see a cavity, so typically towards the edge of driveways or under garage slabs, by the side of the garage door opening. Sometimes I've seen where you can actually see a basketball-sized hole and about crawl under the slab. Those kinds of things where you may have a sinking basement floor or a garage slab, again, that type of scenario. Generally those kinds of things where we can come in, core drill a small hole, bring in small mobile equipment if need be, a small batch plant, or even a small line concrete pump, and pump, from a ready mix truck, and pump the grout under the slab, to stabilize the sub base, fill the voids, and help lift the floor, that kind of thing, and help restore the service life back to that slab. Those are the big advantages, that we can bring to the table. Please, give us a call, to look at your situation. We can also bring in an engineer to help engineer the repair, to make sure everything is done correctly and legally.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we see a lot of weird things out there. There's a lot of people jumping into the industry. I've seen the waterproofing companies. They're injecting foam up underneath slabs, which is a fine product, and we would be able to do that if we chose to do it. But we find that traditional grouting is much more appropriate for a garage floor slab or a whole house slab. That structural foam is more for sidewalks and little jobs, and that seems to be the niche there. And I'm not even sure I would use it all the time for that application. But I guess my point being is, would you rather have the waterproofing company with less than 6 months experience taking care of your expensive floor repair, or do you want the 20-year veteran on your project? So I think that the answer there is obvious. But not only can we level the floor slab, but Chris is also an expert in crack repair. We can grind out and repair, do a nice epoxy repair on these cracks, and come back with a smooth stone after the repair is cured and make everything smooth and flat just like it was when it was poured. And then you can put your floor surfaces over top of it, or if you want to put an epoxy coat over it after we leave, there's all kinds of things that you can do where the repair is completely hidden. But yeah, pressure grouting is kind of a dying art form. Most of the guys like us, they're not around anymore. They're either out of the industry or they moved out of the area. So you're seeing a lot of the franchisees trying to jump into this market with very poor training, very linear understanding of how the material is pumped up under. Chris is familiar with all kinds of mixed designs and things that we were privy to over our career.
Absolutely.
Chris and I, we worked at a geotechnical engineering firm. We've been introduced to a lot of different applications and needs, all under engineering direction. We have a full network of brick masons, engineers, and professionals inside of our network that are available to you. To get to our little network or umbrella of people, it is kind of hard to find us, and most of our work is referral based, but certainly you're welcome to reach out to us, and we're glad to have a free phone consultation, and and then I'll be glad to come visit with you, share my 20 years experience on pressure grouting and soil injection grouting with you. And Chris, certainly can do the same thing, but Chris does the production, and certainly you're getting a top professional that still is in the field after 20 years. Chris loves doing the work. He's a hands-on kind of guy. And I mean, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't let anybody else touch my house but Chris Merman as far as slab repair. But we hope this has been helpful as far as getting you to the right source. We look forward to sharing our experiences with you. Again, my name is Michael Mazarin, 704-787-6972. Chris's number is 704-401-4111. We do have an answering service that we use occasionally. If they pick up, just leave them your contact information, email address, phone number, and so forth. We can generally get back to you within a few hours. But thank you for watching this video, and we are eager to talk to you about your challenges on foundation repair, any foundation repair problem you have in your house, and of course, if you have a settling floor slab that you're concerned with, we'd like to talk to you.
Absolutely.
And again, we appreciate you watching this and look forward to your call. Thank you very much.